Hi students, welcome back to the class. Today I am going to continue the same chapter, metals and non-metals. Today I will start a new topic as uses of some common non-metals. Some common non-metals and their uses. Okay. The first one, oxygen. It's one of the familiar gas. It is very compulsory for us and all the living organisms. That's the oxygen. So simply we can call the oxygen is a life supporting gas. Are you agree this one? Yeah. That means the oxygen is a life support. Without oxygen we are not able to survive in the earth. So not only that human beings, in that all the animals are required oxygen for their survival. Okay. So next one, the oxygen is very compulsory for the combustion. For the burning process, oxygen is very necessary. Without oxygen, there is no any possibility to burn or start a combustion. Okay. So I will give you some information and some uses regarding that to oxygen and their uses. Okay, the first one is given here only that liquid oxygen is used as a rocket propellant. The liquid oxygen, okay, so oxygen is used as a rocket propellant. So we are using different type of fuels in different vehicles, petrol, diesel, kerosene and CNG, different type of fuels we are using, but in rocket we are using the liquid oxygen. Okay, so here the oxygen is very important for us for that as a rocket propellant. Next one, a mixture of oxygen and acetylene. Mixture of oxygen and acetylene is used to produce high temperature flame. To produce high temperature flame. So, for example, this flame to help to us for cutting the metals and other hard substance. So, what is the uses of that oxygen acetylene flame? That is simply that is used for cutting of heavy metals and the welding of weldings. For this purpose, we are using that oxyacetylene flame. Simply, we can the mixture of oxygen and acetylene we can simply call oxyacetylene flame. Okay. So that's a high temperature flame that is easy to help us for cutting the heavy metals. Heavy metals means heavy substance like metals and others. Next one, it is used in the manufacture of the chemicals. It is used for manufacturing of chemicals. Which one? The oxygen is very compulsory and very important for the manufacturing of different chemicals. I will give you a few examples regarding this one. The first one, HNO3. HNO3. The symbol we can call nitric acid. What is this one? Nitric acid is also manufactured in the help of oxygen. The help of oxygen. So the without oxygen we are not able to prepare or produce this nitric acid. Okay. The other one, H2SO4. H2SO4. Here is also oxygen is very compulsory. Here is also oxygen is very compulsory. That's why the oxygen is used for the manufacturing of chemicals, different chemicals like HNO3, nitric acid and sulfuric acid. Okay. And the next one. So this oxygen is used in the steel industry for remove impurities. So here in steel industry we are using the pure oxygen to remove the impurities from steel. I hope all of you know what is the impurities. It is an unwanted substance present in a steel. That's not good for the steel industry. So that's why we want to remove the impurities or unwanted substance from the steel. That process we are using pure oxygen. So this pure oxygen help to us for in the steel industry for removing the impurities. Okay. So these are the main uses of oxygen. Once again repeat this one. The use of some common non-metals. The oxygen is a non-metal. This is very compulsory and very important for the this is a life supporting gas and this is important for the respiration process and it's very important for the combustion. Okay. Next one is used as a rocket propellant. Oxygen is used as a rocket propellant, and that mixing of the mixture of the oxygen and acetylene combined together to form a one high temperature flame that named oxyacetylene flame. This flame helped to us for cutting the metals and welding the metals. Okay. Next one, that oxygen is used for the manufacturing of the chemicals. Oxygen is used for manufacturing of chemicals like nitric acid and sulfuric acid. Okay, nitric acid and sulfuric acid. And next one, it is also used for the steel industry for removing the impurities. Steel industry for removing impurities. So the pure oxygen here, pure oxygen will help to us for remove the impurities from the steel industry or steel factory. These are the main uses of oxygen. And next one, nitrogen. Next one, nitrogen. Okay. So I will give you few characteristics or few uses of nitrogen. The first one, nitrogen is essential for the growth of plants and animals. Nitrogen is very essential for the growth of plants and animals. Okay. And plants utilize nitrogen compound to make protein, which are the building blocks of life. So here, how to that plant absorb the nitrogen, where the plant will get the nitrogen, I will explain to you. Listen carefully. The first one, the atmosphere having the 78% nitrogen. Okay. So this 78 percentage nitrogen, the plants unable to absorb directly. It will come down in the help of rain during the lightning time. During the lightning time. So that time what happens? This atmospheric nitrogen will come down with the help of rain, and this nitrogen will be mixed with the soil. So the soil having different type of bacteria. Therefore, one of the bacteria, nitrifying bacteria. What's the name of the bacteria? Nitrifying bacteria help to the plants for nitrogen converting into nitrates or nitrites. This bacteria will help to us for conversion of nitrogen into nitrate and nitrate. These two forms only the plant will be absorbed, nitrate and nitrite. So this nitrate and nitrate plant will be absorbed for making protein. The protein is that building materials for the plants, not only the plants, the human beings and other animals. So here the plant directly absorbs from the soil in the help of bacteria. As a result, what happens? This nitrogen help to the plant for making the protein. This protein help to the plant for building the building body. Building means their growth for the this one help to their growth. Okay. So if the plant growing accordingly, they will be produced some of the edible parts like fruits and some other edible parts. So these parts the human beings will be taking. As a result, we are also getting the nitrogen. Okay. That's okay. Next one, nitrogen is used to manufacture ammonia and nitric acid, which are used to make fertilizer. Next one is nitrogen help to us for making that fertilizer. That means ammonia and nitric acid. These two chemicals are also manufactured in the help of nitrogen. So these two are very common and it's very important for the manufacturing of different type of fertilizers. I hope all of you know what is a fertilizer and what is the use of fertilizer. Okay, this is also good and it's important for the plants for their growth. Next one, the liquid nitrogen is used as a cooling agent in the refrigeration industry. Human body, tissues and blood are stored in the liquid nitrogen in the hospital. Next one, the liquid nitrogen. The liquid nitrogen helps to us in two different ways. The first one, it is used in the refrigeration. For example, used in the fridges. So we will put that some meat and vegetables, some other substance or material, food substance into the fridge. So the liquid nitrogen helped to us for giving that high cooling into this type of food items will be preserved long time. So if that giving the cooling into this type of substance, what happens? There is nowhere to grow the bacteria or other fungus. That's why this liquid nitrogen used in the refrigeration process. Next one, this liquid nitrogen helped to us for storing the human tissues and helped to store the blood, human blood. Okay. The next one is nitrogen is generally non-reactive, therefore it is used in the food industry to prevent the spoilage of food items. And is one of the familiar process. Packing of food. The nitrogen is used for packing the food item. Packing the food item means packed food. Packet food is available in the market. So that food will be long lasting. It will be withstand 1 year, 2 year like that. Why we are using the nitrogen for packing the food? Its answer is very simple. So the nitrogen is an inactive element, inactive non-metal, inactive gas, simply inactive gas. So these gases help to us for prevent the spoilage of food items. Okay. So instead of this nitrogen, what happens? Someone hydrogen or oxygen or some other gases. That is a good way to increasing that microorganisms. As a result, what happens? The food item turned to spoil. That's why we will remove the other gases from the food, then fill nitrogen. So nitrogen will be keep the food item safe and long. Next one, nitrogen is used in the metal industry for welding and soldering. Another one that nitrogen is also helped us for metal industries for welding purpose and soldering purpose. These are the main uses of nitrogen. Okay. Next one, sulfur. Next one, sulfur. Sulfur is one of the non-metal. It's also very useful non-metal for us. I will give you some uses of sulfur. The first one, sulfur is a soft yellow solid at room temperature. It is a brittle and poor conductor of electricity. First one there, basic character is a soft and yellow in color. Next one, it is a brittle. The easy to break into the small pieces by hammering. Next one, it is a poor conductor of heat and electricity. Poor conductor of heat and electricity. Okay. So the first one, the sulfur is used as an important raw material in the manufacturing of sulfuric acid. Sulfur is one of the very important raw material for the manufacturing of sulfuric acid. So the sulfuric acid and sulfur is one of the important substance, raw materials. So without the sulfur, we are not able to prepare the chemical like a sulfuric acid. Okay. So sulfur is one of the important raw material for the manufacturing of sulfuric acid. Next one, it is used for making paper, insecticide and fungicides. The sulfur is also helpful to us for making paper, fungicides and insecticide. For this manufacturing of the insecticide, fungicide or paper, we are using sulfur. Next one, it is used in the vulcanization of rubber. Vulcanization, for what is vulcanization? That means for giving the strength and durability. The rubber will be get a strength and durability in the help of the vulcanization process. So this is comparatively natural rubber and vulcanized rubber. That vulcanized rubber will be more stable and more strong compared to the natural rubber. Okay. So here for the vulcanization process we will be use sulfur. Okay. The help of the sulfur, that rubber get a more strength and more durability. The sulfur powder is used as a fungicide in skincare soap and ointments. Now we are using different type of ointments and different type of skincare ointments. Okay. So we are using that is one of the ingredients, that is sulfur. The sulfur is also one of the protective and it is a fungicide. Fungicide means kill the fungus. Okay. So the sulfur is also used for the manufacturing of soap and ointments, skincare soaps like that. And next one, it is also fine use in the matches, gunpowder and firework due to the flammable nature. And sulfur is also flammable nature. That's why we are using the sulfur for matches and gunpowder and firework. Why we are using for this type of purpose? So the sulfur is a flammable character. Flammable character easy to catch fire. That's why we are using sulfur. Okay. So these are the main uses of non-metals. First one oxygen, second one nitrogen, and third one sulfur. All of you listen and all of you learn this topic carefully. Thank you.